Best friend and we dear Kosunian Yate. But the party has to be very responsible and put yourself together. Ansana Ghana for Krabeka said ABI or more consider more homomoba. Mombe consider. You go into a position and meeting, I say, na mebuno be sorry, I can vandalize party office and your ma say no. You can't hold your youth. I better not bet me hold your mind Ghana. And this may be some myself. You can't hold them. No, sorry, meeting kakra ebepo na Daniel tutuo pay ya tutuo. Because of what? Because of what? Masa Jai, look, if Masabra. Because of what? Microphone na muke me na say results kwa man timi quality and dey mo amasem. Mo amasem. Ya hwe. But the peace of this country, and it's a more coco say, baby started now way youth are sorry, yes, constituency executive or macro organizing meeting be and MP Nimushi because MP is the leader of the party in the constituency or Nimushi youth are sorry. I mean, how can we be this reckless? In the first place, about the Senate executives moko organizing meeting now, MP Nimushi. What is your interest? Our party want to me have a united front. Now you who see or parliament, more MPs no. Say a Daniel Black versus Honorable Harry Idris. You who dear call resignation. Yes, he's saying about and I say about how I see you. I'm in charge. I'm still there. Oh no, could you do I resign on personal ground? What at all is happening? That you can't manage yourself in opposition well. When national youth organize that here, I mean, your activity in the microphone. They can be coming and say, we are by Canadian. What at all is happening? I want to me managing Moho in opposition. Want to me conducting Moho very, very well and prepare yourself for the next election. Dane Munia Yampia. And I am far we maybe and I say and ye kofa we yaba ye teha ye ka and be before na mo bomonse. Modia na aba na nim guasie. Modia na aba no anim guasie ebobo fisalaga ho no na esane ba o. Yate ebufu a ewo mofu soldiers enam the disappointment am disappointing omo a mo wie so no kra no mo kan kire omo. You can't tell them the truth am di lose election. We won and now ye particular we ni alponyan montana so. And ya we nyina wo munkrofo mu instead say mo be hold the party ni together na makasa mo bi ate ase no ntokwa na mo de be sorry George Pariado asumdwen kan
me twin kasa asumdwen kan because I'm say almost representing facts
but no na makano
that be almost representing
okay ntika facts na kire me bibi aboko de
nyame na dom
and then your show be de until jacket no nka wo yi na space
I'm very much capable
Mate I hope send this money am ekoyi
dey kan ma mincha wetie for
Joso
asumdwen we em party no me na dey ezi dey kan ti ase ne say sabe baby a senator madam po no edu da bia wonchu enfito and there is no perfect institution, there is no perfect organization. There are days there are excesses. The beauty of leadership is the excesses. Leadership between a movie na yaswa no. The course was Salaga South no unfortunate, but afena facts no about, and this is not the first time any political party sabe nipabu funa omaye bibisa. It is wrong. We condemn it in no uncertain terms. And yeah, dear, you best so. And I can assure you, sir, the party led by the General Secretary and the National Chairman, ever crack a whip no, when we find anybody culpable. And this is a party sabe institutionalized. I am not here to justify violence in other political parties. But a political organization sabe discipline a woman. There is no single political party in the history of this country compared to the NDC. But we've seen other parties when there are misunderstandings. We know situations of where they poured acids and what have you on people. Our party man, because there was a misunderstanding. And because I'm not here to hold forth for what happened in Salaga South. Because Salaga South, prior to 2016 and 2020 elections, we could do almost 1 week or no more. Intimidating the challenges that were confronting the constituency. And there are issues. Yakomu, we resolved it. We won the seat. We took it from the city regional minister. We need sitting from the regional minister.
Yeah.
So that should tell you that some cohesion there was some unity of purpose, and we need. But still, there were undercurrents. And once there are constituency elections upcoming, these are things that happens. It should not degenerate into what we saw videos. It is unfortunate. But you see, there are other bigger issues confronting this country. 3 days ago, Miami offer Opariado, DCOP Opariado, a disband group. Further catches were disbanded. Arrested. Former police commissioner. At the handcuffs good name, sir. Maintain a recount of his audio at Mama Sister Station, Joy FM. As a journalist, these are some of the issues, sir. It should engage the attention of the nation. Because you see, we are in a system, in Nemanibia, when a political party in opposition has problems, I'm not saying that they are not national issues.
There problems, but
no. But there are bigger issues, sir. Yet, say, Delta forces for you don't go to court. Attorney General at that time, Gloria Kufu, internally prosecutor, and you jai on. They've been emboldened. Utia Parado accounts no man, they all catch some of them are within the national security. So even though Kufu try and throw Kruma or this value mono, quietly he put them into national security. And they've become a terror group and I'm terrorizing Ghanaians. We saw them on display at Arawasu West Wugon for the first time in our elections. And this morning I was reading a report from the World Bank, maybe I'm messing a report now, about election violence. And then some of the things that has happened. And Omoka said 6 people died in the 2020 elections. Meaning from 1992. And I said, if it's with the ever constitutional rule, we didn't lose 6 people at any polls. For the first time, when we had a so-called Democrats as president of the republic, Nipa 60, we have no say, to the extent, say, so-called national security operatives, at the Chobo Mataso, at the polling station. I have been an MC before. I have been head of music. I have sat in election management committees, security committees. One of the rules is that it's your Enko polling station. But in these elections, we saw so-called young men in the moment working in polling stations under the disguise of national security with guns strapped around their waist. To the extent, say, an 8-year-old girl, she has no business with elections. National security operative. So these are issues, as a journalist was shot at the polling station in 2020. And it could have been you, Mpensenpensenmu. So these are issues Judy said it should concern us more. Many will say, Galam say all over. These are issues that should concern us. Many will say there is a culture of silence. Say, I dare you condemn the NPP administration. Today, freedom of speech is not there. Even media people are not guaranteed. Article 162 now, a guarantee or more freedom to operate and do their work as media men for first state. No, any obium. Because you dare not condemn this government. We've seen it happen to Ahmed Swale. After Anas a year, the expose, Menewo Kasei, Anas, nobody hears of him again because after the number 12 was there, Ahmed Swale was gunned down. When President Akufo-Addo in opposition as candidate Akufo-Addo catch her and say, about the announced principle, no, today, even half of the announced principle is not working. So these are issues, the experts say in the morning, it should engage all of us. Many workers say, people want to demonstrate, because they feel say their rights are being trampled upon. Fix the country. In Brighton in Mebunu, Kasa. Say they are frustrated. Nothing is happening. It is not about the NDC having misunderstandings in Salaga South. We are a party in opposition. Granted, we can talk about it, but that is not relevant.
Okay.
What is relevant is, we know what I say, 3 years down the line, I assist curriculum for basic schools, textbook bakukurambai, teacher biakwa or the nana green there are no textbooks at the basic school levels. 3 years down the line, this starting, then you see, a whole generation now destroy their education. Our education system is under attack, right from basic school to secondary school. In Kodaye from my first time, they went to school for 3 weeks. These are issues I'm expecting. It should be engaging all of us.
Okay.
Not happenings in the NDC.
Okay. Well, yeah. It is very important to talk about happenings in the NDC because this is a violent attack. One picture away. And this is how it starts. They were talking about security in Ankrofa Fetio and they've been in the national security, whatever. It started from here. So if opposition was a more check government, criticizing government constructively, and you do this to yourself. No, Pariado meba. I was waiting for you to land, meba. And you are telling me, sir, this is a party issue to me and Kahwansem.
I'm not saying it's a Kahwansem. I'm saying
yes.
There are other serious issues.
This one too is serious.
How serious is this in a constituency?
This one too is serious. Why is it not serious?
When military men invade your parliament, you can't.
When military
men invade your parliament on the eve of swearing in.
When military men invade parliament.
When military men invade police station.
And we talk about it. When military men invade the police station, we talked about it. And it is time.
Becomes relevant.
This can degenerate. People were running helter-skelter. Not the Pariado. People were running helter-skelter.
The video is here.
People run for their lives. Because it is NDC.
No, because
it is NDC, internal democracy.
Our issues are private issues at the moment.
How can this be private?
We are not the government.
How can this be private?
I'm telling you, sir,
when you are deterring the peace in the constituency, you are telling me it's private. How can this be private?
Fellow journalist has been attacked.
This is constituency. We've been talking about our journalists who've been attacked. We have condemned it. And yet, me, Martinez Yaka said, look, MPP, they can't silence journalists. We are here, we work, and we are working.
I dare you to speak about
but
MPP.
The point is, hey, me debi ametena haka.
No, master.
I want to.
These people.
Yes, mama miskao, and I want to. Debi ametena haka, and I will say it. But you see, you can't or change. Yeah, no, debi opari nyabutrema. Yeah, debi yen raise because
this doesn't matter. Ghana for
yen raise because Ghana for here. You see, no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It is very scary.
We will fix it.
It is very scary.
We will fix it.
When?
Our leadership.
More fix anyway. Yes.
Don't you have misunderstanding sometimes?
Yes, we have.
Exactly. So don't let us.
But when you were talking, was undercurrent. So you couldn't solve the undercurrent.
No.
And Ababedu say.
No. I said.
Yes.
I said prior to the elections.
Yes.
The problem.
Yes.
But we united and we won the seat.
Yes. And after winning
this, there means there are undercurrents.
Yes.
So we must go back and deal with
it. So fix it. So if you are telling somebody to fix the country, you fix your party.
No, but there is nothing wrong with the NDC.
Apparently, if there is nothing wrong, fix the Salaga issue. Then we will know, sir. A responsible NDC is now calling on government to fix the country. Then we will support you. But if more calling for fix the country, now more backyard, more
you need to support us because Ghana is broke.
We will support you when you do the right thing.
Ghana is broke.
We will support you when, as a party, you are being responsible. We will support you when, as a party, you are united. We will support you when, as a party, you have a formidable fronter. We will support you when you are doing the right thing. But not to do this and fight. I'm telling me this is not what to talk about. You're saying. nkonya we kra nyam dia mo quarantine afi na mbekwa akoti nkonya ma say no and said yeah ma vandalize the party office mo nkola ni nyakra nko di jabetum and you are saying say we shouldn't talk about it. We'll talk about it na many NDC for we back to MPP emeka masem yeah can say there amode make come there na msi NDC for ama miska pariado na tihan mama person mon can radio so no be anti anyway happy birthday and come Detective Sheila Obo or dance man we CID from Detective Asante happy birthday to you Detective Sheila Obo ubenyi achawati kromfon dwane mfi wonsam da wadwuma hoti bibia bekoyi. Now back to government and the new patriotic party. Ade Kropariado ha me ya ye monologue. I mean engage your party nafi. And share the issues in the country. Was fixing it. Was talking about the Galamsey, the water bodies ejija MPP4. Ebi mo mwana mututu to go the say issue nani mo be catch as a national dialogue. In your party on Galamsey. Let's talk.
In the last few days, Miraho, and I'll start from Ashanti region.
Yeah.
The unfortunate incident on DCOP or Pariado. And the way invisible forces was a Delta forces from the corner, so called attack, at the handcuff. A good senior retired police officer. The highest rank in the police is a COP.
Sure.
The immediate after the COP, a DCOP, Deputy Commissioner of Police.
Sure.
Na Mbranti Anthony Diamano. Obi a waya Ashanti Regional Police Commander pay. Na ye koche na the start aspect in Pone say ye sandi AK-47 scene so kwa junso mpo no. Sabi. Omu jina ne so. So omu manen jonso. So ono se be me nti wurem na ne nko jonso. No mo do police station at less than 30 minutes say Giant Branch because somebody from above after saying Giant Branch and ya bakosema this is the same group omoko to share regional coordinating council the then regional coordinating security coordinator so e ko brimu no na ye chiom ne di omoko jina court na court attorney general ba so any evidence into jai sankrofo we na Kufado abe catchers or the anti vigilante,
yeah.
You know, anybody who participates in some vigilante groups, Ibiano, now regional security coordinator catchers say these are members of this same vigilante. That shows how dishonest His Excellency has been with the good people of this country, and we cannot continue like this. Na media baby si asemo tun for kan yi so yen ra Sam Joe na kasa for the culture of silence yen na say culture of silence be any ho but there are two forms of culture of silence there ye dey yam journalists ye dey tuo ehunahuna mo ye dey national security for ehunahuna mo na ye baako and then the second one ye dey sabe ye dey ye otun for yi o say ansa na oba be kasa no na ya ba na cha be kasa say na ye srewa your person be kasa your person ya diabro na okan because okasa be exposed here. That is one of the things we call culture of silence. I mean, there is a book titled Killing Democracies. And one of the ways of killing democracy is enhancing the culture of silence. And that is exactly what we are going through. Now, Oshe, the fight against Galamsey, anyhow, Akufo-Addo is attending to the Galamsey fights. And they are all here, the Kwanya on Namso. And how, the only alternative I war, and they say our resources say, the best excavators are, meaning I ask of him. Because the same excavators can be used in reclaiming the lands now, you're saying. And if the only resort, they say, the best share what they are, then we are in trouble. And what it simply means is that this government has failed us and failed us and failed us completely. And we cannot continue like this.
Ayasamo, government the failure. We cannot continue like this. Ayasam, George Opariado, the national youth organizer at the NDC. Ebusia, your best in this country. Assembly sina woka. Ye denya ye be pam atadia show. but devoid of atadia yebepama saying. We will speak to the fact any dear akoso without any attempt dear. Omampeni unni ho wabedi achire and Adijano. Dr. Alhaji Mamadou Bawumia, Vice President. Good morning. Misre Esre. Sir, what is happening in this country, especially a banu national security operatives? A kwanya omumu bi editimamufuo faso in this country no. National security ni hose ebehunehuna Ghana for there be. National security is not there to scare the citizens of Ghana. That is not the duty or the responsibility of national security operatives. But say no, aya say obia ye national security a na say or the hunehuna and ebehye Ghana for. Vice President, ye besre. The Omodiye DCOP in the Ashanti region. My goodness. Vice President, a whole COP, Commissioner of Police retired. Now you gonna handcuff. On your medra. On your arm robber. Yang caught scene or crime scene. Biase or ye BBC. But tax. Sorry. Said no. Because ye shower or honyefe. Because ye shower wa juma na wo ye nensani. Because ye shower ye chiriwu. Enti no wonye ye nipa. Enti ye to me bovra ne so ekogu ne handcuff. I beg with all due respect. Oh, Nsembi say esia. Mommy enfa politics and tonchen na yen face it as it is. Let us not invite politics into the comment. And it's not nice and yet fair. And you maybe say yen so. Yes, so. Now me pacho. The question is, why and a suma these guys so monkoyesa? And I do a call police station or mudu one. Why in a phrase say guys we yenja omo? Is it that powers that be so much? And no name to be debonia or yan with impunity. Because I'm a national security operative. I'm connected to this big man. And to the make yano a big man or befuasu. For your in-law, more kind of simple. Say yasuma obi wakoye bibina bra in-law more kind of say ratification must be card yanamije. You see, because they are connected one way or the other. Fago taboya ho ye bowra they know perfectly say enye as national security operatives. But they will go and do it, and at the end of the day, they'll be exonerated on the court. They'll be allowed to go. Because or your national security operative now buying baso, you're recruiting and then share or you're connected to a big man, one way or the other. Into yet your pay. Now big man now afre hey momanenko. And big man I will fre a yawude say ye ma wonko. The be a me count. Say omu kunkum ye wie harasi ye wie no omu nyobia. You the big man they will turn at you. Because you are the one who sent them. You are the one backing them. With 2 men now they back you. Omu wie bibia no omu nyobio wa. And no nche se omu adwuma ba wie ye. Still and no now they titi omu ti o se omu toaso. They will continue, and this time they will start unleashing their venom on your family members. Come start here for sumpo dia. Say nyenka, ambe say ye boy. But they will start unleashing it on your family members in kakra or what for same money there, they will start from there. Not the neighbor. How can we live in a country with fear? Oh, sorry, no pa na wo shewechi. Hey, why nebo? And you just say, well, hey, why nebe? Why ne dimechi? How can we live in a country like that? debia who was so bien a bedroom almost a crofofre now as somebody now to radio so can say here would you share would you name the day babayo and look final full stop the bayan say as empame wuko it's finished but Adom will still be there about the Dwaso. And Rebecca, he was once upon a time, he was once upon a time working with multimedia, Adom FM, full stop, so when it's what me wu ya na ye da wo de wu mu beto me da obeba na me ye senior e wa samando e wona abe hu se na tuo ne bon ho ban wa asase so but ho no me twia ba me lashe pa. This is what we do to ourselves. Only obi e kasa e na de wu nsuro e na ya mass system no waye e na de wu nsuro ade wu ye ye be kumo ye be look ye na ye frame me fi adakulu over the weekend. Bra ye hiao dese me ka that day me ko do ho na adia wo ye miss adia sem krani. So can't we talk in this country?
You can't talk on the Kufuado.
No, can't we talk in this country? Say tax akwa go COP handcuff because Omo ye just some different breed of Ghanaians and to me come masem. We should allow it to go. My goodness. Mr. President, Okache said we should be citizens and not spectators. But ye koye citizen ye beka say and no so adani asem and the citizen ye nya ne saying ye nam ne ehwe na say you ne eja ya ye di ne ekọ. Is that how to be a citizen if we can't talk in the country? Is that how to be a citizen? The minimum is a citizen, they say, Mabetina hey fe no maka. Won't see me activate phone lines, also be count ye see. But yes, ye becan ye betitayen, on you, way. Ya card you muash muama. They say, a juma me ba, car no cry me to me, parkesi baby, no my fat taxi, no my ba, because I was saying this guy see me home. Why is it supposed to be so? Mr. Remy count. Now we say it. Say, a democracy. And your man koya. I was here. I was here. I was here. I was here. Yes, sir. Abarado. I was here, my fan to just say. Honorable Dr. Samuel Kojoniama, former MP for Kwadaso, on a Babe representing MPP, Obedupe Mbeteninka. I was here.
And somebody the kind of day, but see, many young council so now maybe a year corner, I know you're day. Issues of culture of silence are here, can't want to say me. They are very serious issues. So, which we go to for cultural tune for the men casa. I'm like, but who's an announcer the old boy? It is what is happening. And none across so many places. The Ebony small minister on the about so I say with the young can say. And the unfortunate aspect is that almost are clergy, no. Almost are a handful. Almost are opinion leaders. All those who found their voices during the time of President Mahama, almost all these people have been compromised one way or the other.
So, like who compromised?
Have been compromised one way or the other. One way or the other. Apart from compromising them, we've also put fear.
Ya nkano kre no a ye be dada e ho e be ye conference ya be say meche ya wo mo be ye galamse ade ba ko se nanan mo ne twa asase ne mai wo kan wo ye nim ha no mo kan na na bia wo twa bia wo twa asase o de ye galamse bia wo so of wa wo de ye galamse bia wo so of wa wo bu an ho for se wa ye bone
me di go mo so a obi pia mo nti no ye the national security for the
Uko krom na sampa so dia asase amase enye galamse na ate ho na hini be na wudi so e bone nti mumye enhwe yi enra mu ka asema me ka se me be kan me kan sem bibra ko fast ma banti meja no ma
national security Council, President.
Ansan making kind, Master Mabekano.
No, Charino, Nina, Sabiasi, Tutua, a Trebema book, natural and another Danko Kufado. In the history of this country, he's the president or company on the moral high ground, say we should be citizens and not spectators. Ordinary president, he was a serial demonstrator. Demonstration via the Kufado Sao Mubi or Ghana Hanom. Under his watch as opposition leader, there were more demonstrations than any other time. Very violent ones. Yehu kumi preko, yehu semi preko. But under him, when citizens of this country decide some year demonstration or so more demonstration, fix it for you. And Mbrana ye in Edi Buomani in Akufado as a lawyer, or done Mbrana upside down, and luckily for him, he has the judiciary backing him. It's, you know, oh yeah, let's go to court. And almost every court they've gone to, the decision has been returned in their favor. To the extent that me as a lawyer, some of the decisions our courts have come out with. Sometimes, what kind of decision you have to say, is this the same law they taught you in law school? To the extent that even judges of the Supreme Court, when their own books are quoted to them in court, say, in your book, this is what you said. They can't speak because Obiesro. So Akufo-Addo in Fields Day. But you see, may catch and say he will not be president forever. And a legacy now, it will confront him someday. There is something coming in this country. And I see it. Studio here, that time, that Captain Smart 2 years ago. I'm better than I'm say. If the NDC wins political power, and in 2 years, the young people of this country don't see us with alternatives to solve their problems, there will be a people's uprising. I went further to say that if the NPP wins in 1 year, if we don't find practical solutions to the challenges of this country, there will be a people's uprising. The fixed thing at Air Kosono, it is bigger than we can see. And if we don't nip it in the bud and show pragmatic steps ahead solving problems, Libya, I fear for the future of this country. Because Okanipa Kasashen enum, Okata wenum debia for so long, I wenum born. So the double bill and on the stage, nobody can contain it. And that is what the Akufo-Addo and Albino. They can continue to use the national security. But they may catch almost national security, no. They don't outnumber the number of Ghanaian young people are in near Jumaya, almost for change. Among those who change the Padodone Guabonsi and Sabi. Omabra Baye Basa, Omuhu, the Akosono. Many will say, and I'm so passionate about education, sir. Akufo-Addo, a body what's for him, say, or the free as it just about. It is fraught with a lot of problems. What's the curriculum at the basic level? And I'll continue to say it. Me say, Ubeso a generation and destroy the education. Akufo-Addo, two generations yet unborn, and generations are having no more basic schools. Because for 3 years, your sister curriculum at the basic level, no, textbook be any honomo. I mean, no can say, teacher be a school, and no doing the kwakot. So there are too many problems confronting us as a people. Economy na basa. The World Bank just told Ken Oforiatta say voodoo economics no ye no on sheni data ni ye. Bibia ye nkontompo. Mo chantro president chantro, ni ministers chantro, obi chantro thinking say Ghana for cannot see in between the lines. And then people behave say sabi. Ye no mo ko school, no mo ko school ye ni bubu school dan yin na no. O mo we school bi anko school ni bi. And that is where we find ourselves. So until say Akufo-Addo about the right thing. Now, was sorry, I cannot crash Ghana. Even in the management of COVID, I could offer fair 600,000 vaccines. And then only second by 250,000. It's the difference of 250,000. Meanwhile, vaccine a time limit. Oh, wow. And the Pfizer at the end of the year, 23 weeks. And Moderna, 1 month. AstraZeneca say 1 month in between. And Johnson & Johnson, 1 shot. Oh, the AstraZeneca and the brain, oh, Hanom. You worry, you war first 1 year, over 3 months after the second shot. People are even doubting the potency of it now because what were we all this time? Because it is supposed to be within a certain period. I think now they're about to buy so the other buy so. Meanwhile, you've taken over $1 billion for the fight against COVID. Says the cancer who they are there. Who can you know? What sign the taxes about the good and see COVID taxes, COVID levies. Meanwhile, we come in here, me who she. A Diana Boy day. Also, you're planting for food, a brew you're importing. So, what is this government really doing right? You've borrowed over 162 billion. Unsi Hospital, the Ajamama Dija, and MPs have to even get involved to find beds, and they can't even find. Because the Ajamama Dija, when you know, also by our own Dwaso. So, everything is in a mess in this country. Yet, the Akufo-Addo wants us to hail him. And then the disappointment of the Vice President, Mahmoud Bawumia. And now, when your opportunity called Ghana CEO Summit, when there are serious challenges confronting Ghana, because Kanye mobile time, mobile phones, about registration of mobile phones. I don't know what goes on in his head when he talks at this critical time. And because nobody's telling them in the face, said you said they are not catching and toss. Because what Ghanaians wanted to hear was the many issues confronting us. Not SIM card registration, over time Ghana card to SIM card registration. It doesn't put food on my table. It doesn't fix the road in front of my house. It doesn't fix the drain. And then our conditions are getting worse. Anytime, it's your 30 minutes, not craft flooding. 5 years down the line, you've not shown us a blueprint on how you intend to solve drainage systems in Accra. 5 years down the line, you've not shown us how you intend to fix ambulances. Ambulances are there, but no. Even to call the ambulance to move somebody because they don't even have data of availability of beds. So their practical challenges are confronting every sector of our daily life. Minia, now to young people at my school. You introduced NAPCO. NAPCO salaries are in arrest over a year. Nursing training allowances were restored. For the last 2 years, you've not paid. Teacher training allowances, for the last 2 years, you've not paid. Meanwhile, you've increased school fees at all these levels. Salaries of the Ghanaian worker has not gone up. Yet we know because the transport fare is costly. And now share this individual transport fare for you. Your discussions was inconclusive. Meanwhile, you've increased taxes. Taxes inquired up to petroleum products. So it's enough. So when you start taxes, the Kwebe might no relief. Oka now filling at 300 cedis and now filling at 420 cedis. So 120 difference. We bring out taxes. But the Ben Pani aye Akufo-Addo. Is this the better Ghana he promised us? But like I keep saying,
Jim FM.
Yeah, and resolve this. I'll fix it here. And you see, it's Obibe say the movement is stronger than appetite. So than the original chairman the kind. What is happening underground? And the current air generating, I fear for this country. And you see, say your son on Tema will not be able to contain it. I fear. We also saw what happened during the Arab Spring. We pray that Akufo-Addo will come out about addressing nation. Now, why is sincere? His dishonesty is what is killing Ghana. Look at the fight against corruption, meaning against Igalamse. But if you sit in cabinets, now the only solution cabinet comes out and say yes, excavators and the bulldozers are, then they are all lame. They are not fit for purpose. They are not qualified to be leaders in this country.
Mati, Dwaso Nsem is about 10 minutes after 10. We're joining our higher Adom 106.3 FM. Dwaso Nsem Panel. Me watching. Me doing the question assembly. Me activate phone lines in the jiffy. No one but George, why your MCE pain? So at least you know the responsibilities of MC in here. As it stands now. Omampeni Enyanye appointment at the district, municipal, metropolitan assemblies and Koye. How does it affect governance?
Is it who directive? He say all chief executives they hand over. Akufo-Addo end up paying judgment debts and ask me why. Yeah, over 4 year man. Apart from the president is Sakewa, he pays you 3 months salaries.
I saw a counter directive a fee greater across and no credit.
Well, I pray that it's not true. Because the districts, and I'm speaking from an experienced point of view, over 4 year mandates. And so your 4 years is exhausted. You're chief executive. So, and quite recently, there is a ruling in Edward Supreme Court judgment on issues of chief executives and their tenure of office. And exhausted how to be permanent. Oh, permanent, so you must give reasons. There are grounds for dismissal. But if you are not dismissing him, and as a lawyer, you cannot just say, "What promote chief executive wicked?" No, you can't do that. There are grounds for dismissal. If you are dismissing him, it's different. But all revoking the appointment, I don't see it different. All revoking the appointment now, you need to pay him 3 months in lieu. So the time as soon 4 years now, automatically his tenure has ended. So then you can reappoint new ones. And assemblies, no, and yet, and you need your appointee will be 2 years into the term. It will be already 2 years. Such a person, his time has not in doing it, won't make us all pamono. Obia at the time, as your man, or appointee on way be 4 years, not 4 years, net we are instrument of office now the man, no. For 4 year mandate. 4 years, so there, he has to reapply for his job. And when I saw that directive, I was wondering, is it, you need some more bond here, who fought the number, you need some more bond. And I mean, him born do sal level, but it is good, say, was it greater crowd the counter directive?
Yeah, I
but
saw.
Not even have capacity.
I saw
if you're a chief executive,
release like that. This one was even signed by a chief director or something.
So, the chief director at Greater Accra Regional Coordinating Council Credit Side 2 million. The only person with that authority, close to that authority, is either the chief of staff, the secretary to the president, or the local government minister. And there was our authority to come out with that directive, not even the regional minister. Is the Ocean Local Government Act, for instance? The regional minister is more or less like ceremonial, but the chief executive director is they coordinate activities of the districts, like it's a coordinating council. And all, but the chief executive represents the president directly at the district.
As it stands now, those in charge, the right to enter into contracts to do other things as substantive chief executive.
And so you have every capacity. You see, the tenure of the chief executive is not tied to that of the president. Yeah, Ali Mapamoye, or Pamoye on the 7th, yes, 27th, on the 9th, the minister, Kufado put her in charge of local government. I'm not sure it's what Pamoye. We went to court and we won. So based on that decision, and they paid as well. Judgment debt, so based on that, there's no time in Sonia and also Pamoye. Based on that directive, and then from the court decision, they can enter into any. They are still substantive chief executives. It's a 4-year mandate. It is a parliament. Mind you, the MP's tenure starts with that of the president on almost the same day, the eve before. But in parliament, you come and finish the unexpired term of member of parliament. But in the chief executive's case, it's not like that. You don't come and finish his unexpired term. In Obani Pamoa, in lieu of Obeji Noajina, they have every right and every capacity to enter into any contract, rightly so. What would tenure end in the day? And there are some genuinely tenure end. For instance, they are not honor no Pamoa. And I'm there very much do a buy. Very much who has not even spent 2 years into his tenure. So he has 4 years. But if you are 4 years, you may do no. Na Kufado 10 in your end. And then he either reappoint him, but the next NDC government that will start in 2025, he will still be in office. When we terminate his appointment, we'll end up paying him something, which will definitely terminate because our interest will be at cross purposes. What you say? It is on it here.
Okay, Abuja, mami activate phone lines and afi woso bremu kakra weti ache na for adwenture bra 0302 216561 and 0302 216562 also brem na for adwenture bra discussion ya have it so far fano galamse ho na fe the reappointment of MCs DCs na fe with DCU kra me modern bono at sign ochna list no ya beto aso so far the ensaka no me hu omo very likely said they will not be reappointed any almost some being reappointment no ya ka ho asem menkwa ho so hello good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Yes, boss.
But I want to say.
Yametias Suleni.
We are serious. Namenya dia pano so etna yana woti edino. No we funi anamona wasiye. TV asidia sa kutu didia onwam so didi tu didia no akaim na chair me youth organizer George Opare Adom ka chense no klasa se me chia
mate
imo so esako anesaba di eya no akaim mama cha mama na nampem ana chema si usojar ma denji brain bebia wo bi nyamen kan ene na me boss o kan yan kan cha Dr. Mahmoud Bam ya say SIM card register no enso $1 a ekosoro SIM card a ye be register no e reduce cement SIM card na ye be register enso ho akwatwe a yenye bi nom e wo kaso ne impact a ene bola aje kaso aboso ni fi adokoro kaso no etimi so wo sane ma no eti yesre no on free sa technology no anase digital no nomra economy no finance wo no e ho ni yia no because o man mo ayedi yin sika evento dianini awocha ama onena na kufa de dia begu yeso opa ye MC Michael Sumaya ono ehia for mobro for sika ana onimo so tena enso adwuma ye adwuma wontimi nye e dey interchange ase ana ye gya ye nan ya na we MC yo badwuma kasa tenti ana tono woni hawa kunsi tu ana omu moto
Matimedase so let me ask you break asum den count 0302 216 561. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Koti.
Mr. Koti, ain't you?
Mitia, my echo the Mitia, the National Youth Organizer, Wakasi Youth Initiative. Share, Senanado, did the pass or no? Or fighting corruption, or fighting Galamsia, or to this year. As I say, you will charge this you on video. Or the bride, I think Galamsia for say, Nana the person check out for say, Savvy the room, Savvy person check out for. Yanana do Yahana, a 419. And you create me to shed on you, yeah, not just fighting Galamsia, and before check out for say. Asa na Ghana for criticize Ghana do. Yeah, Ghana for exercise so by. No, we support Ghana for their amount. As we give peace of mind and Ghana for their amount. President will be in the history of this country. President Mama was insulted by the media. He was criticized by the media. So pastors insulted Mama, Christian pastors, Catholic bishops. Upon all these insults, the pressure. No, Mama was working. Mama never arrest anybody. No mama see schools, no see hospitals, no interchanges. No go buy the Christian taxi, no who can die, for all this peace of mind that the land will enjoy and the amount of money you have borrowed, you have nothing to show. You've not been the senior project in this country. We sorry with that.
Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Fine morning.
Yes, sir.
Ipacho, the Prime Minister nobody, me frefi Krobodumase.
Yentio.
Na, NDC for no, eya omure fi asema na. Oba ya Krobodumase, Krobo block, yilo no moni manya, ena esojamaya. Ejuman na nado danko akufado. Eni ye MC ni DC ya. Enya de kuto muso na ma sisi hospitals anyway. Bra yilo manya mi ankasa na metima mo lolly fani bibia no aba hwe hospital ka sebia yesi wo yilo manya by a district wa lower manya ya assembly wo bra ba hwe edan a yesisi your offices bra ba hwe nyama e koso wo lower manya na isi region ya fra NDC for no muni power ni nti mo pese de bia mo be kasa na nado obedu 4 years no na nyame akire me to me with that say
Miss Medasi Bebre asum Genkan. Hello, good morning.
Azemba.
Yes, sir.
And you pay nyame asu Genkan.
Ana mo akwa asum Genkan.
Azemba na yemo abasu ne adwuma suma oyo omo oman Ghana na me cha yewa eyeka no damwa na bi obi am cha na me cha chema ai all the local government places. Azemba ye papa ba omi asema o kan say new SIM card registration no I was here ya aba ma fraud na ekoso mobile money so no aba brase nipa bi a ɛde sim card ɛde bɔne wɔ mɛm no nso ɛbɛbrɛ ase nti ɛho hia paa asɛmpa yɛbi ne sa bɛsɛ mbisa MPP mpanyinfoɔ nipa kakra bi sɛ yɛma meka gyamfo a machine na ɔmkɔhyee no ate sɛ yɛse ɔpepɛs a ɔwɔ site mako akɔ firefa ɔyɛ ne mining wɔ hɔ ɛyɛ naano asɛm bi a ɔkaa ne nti ɛne yɛkyerɛ ne sɛ yɛkita tumi nti yɛbɛhye ne machines anaa sɛ ɛte saa deɛ a fine sɛ ɛte saa nso na sɛ ɛyɛ fom so na wɔafom so deɛ a ɛne ɛma mmara no nyɛ adwuma sɛ yɛbɛfa sɛ bi a nnipa bɛka asɛm a ɛhia ɔman no nti yɛbɛpɛ kwan bi so atan wɔn adi wɔn ani a yɛmfa saa ɛkyekyere ɔman ɛne yɛmfa saa nso ɛyɛ de ɛmu ɔman because new month for ɔpepɛ yɛnte sɛ yɛahye ɔmachines yɛ Anglican Ashanti or Pepes, you say you show machines here. So can you or Pepes no any mining? You know, put more than quantity of one so aqua machines are. You should your partner be or mine economy and yet and fatanso. The much stress on my pain and other would say, every see your gun is here. Yes, it's an organ. Go on him why I was not made us Nascola. Hello, good morning. Yes, sir. Obama, Yentio. Bra. Na meka de se na na mo pia o me chona for the conference bi obi anya misra enka no ana pola mani inka me siri nyachana binia me ka galansi asem na ekakra ye ma me kids abegin fuwa o won kraka a wa de o de mine a wa ye mine over 20 years what has on to e galansi no tu anu koda se na me na na mo akokan new month e won kraka wa de mining ana se won kwese Anglican Ashanti e won kraka wa de eju ana won kwese no what has you ever said in 24 se mining site na se nipa no nkata a edimu a imrana ye dey to say ye disu no odi super paper a dey tell so question the masses na enye me wate mami keta braje fo a enche kra no obetumi nya brand new machine because all the abino e dey cost akwaje the machine mate me da se asongen kan let's call her. Hello, good morning. Hey Jim F atampa na bonzu yeah maka kremu na bonzu yeah maka krem aduma from atampa what project station no na bonzu me ba cho maka jose jai oh se se bi di wo fi ba obi di fi office so bla mi o wa she they catch now and when I boa me arewo be kume na bonzu jai mate wadaro mama cha express mi no be mala ko je tramatin na atampa afidi afidikase pa Meda Ibrahim afe se Ghana madam pabota nachi na watimia bia suman factor ebeboa oman no ama enforcement gentleman Thomas Seda ato suman timua na accident nyame Ibrahim ya bo abaso ya beto de no ama oman no akwa ni nkor enne ko yetra matin trade ministry ejehegu ha obi adwuma bia okwankunde be ya na sampa no program no resaba na ebontu mi ya mantimi nti me bo abaso ofidie ne se wo pagam the American said DC me am kroma santi aguna misribu anim aguna obakaye de nti de be mbambo konzada abaso emna na canteen kan wo abamu local government me de ye krom project bi koto renim asempa obaje di say or your first and second phase me come up in ho your friend Reckland up to now maame na mfi finally a year electricity expansion project me bonjina bo chapia abato budu baye me de koto renim ma ne boa me obaje di say o me ye commission adwuma no me ko ha o ka kire me say adwuma na ama tender na busa say na me am je adwuma no me nya kakra di kasi ya mani bia ninti adwuma na ama tender nti masro mampanini DC no ho aguna woni ko nta on ko ma frontem tabi o to o ko ni kasa o ka ko wonte kalam say voting for say to apaso we bo minister baso say o timi di enya ni so de no ko na ho na me wogide say na no akan Ghana nyina ya de mpabo tachi na machines no asampa so mo yanka yemfa ko sem kura afi. Hello. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Pacho Asampa.
Yes, sir.
Me Pacho mo hoto se.
Nyameti asiaga.
Asampa Pacho, your friend me brother Oboda, me freshly UK.
Oh. Pacho yetio.
Yeah. Me Pacho papa na hoda
About George Pariado.
George Pariado. But me dino moya papa. Asampa, so niema a course wa wokan a newspaper paper ne kwa na oye no. Omo choy after ini omo so bibi wo omo the red in it omo say them bloody ebien. Nga se bibi say e koso na asempa wokan. Omo kwa ma wokan. Hey, so you were minding Munan Kakran ni nim say we treat you. Akodi opinion ma obi treat you kokumobi. A statistic baby. And a baby family with you or my yakwa bagana ni isro. So as some kind of name to say, no we must start the way Abraham more position. No papa wa den the mobile day. Me di papa no yaw. Me di papa nka ukan oh ya ti we di anko yi ntu de be kona ye ni mama for be kasa ye be make sure say nsibiu. Come on. Mo pep me a. Mo betre radio so a. Mo kasa fa both MPP and DC. Mo betre me a mo bet mo mu o ma no no kwa o mo asie ho no. Mo bia. Mo say yo. E wo man say the mo di o man ko no. Mo man kasa mo personal interest in mu ye ne ma rough troka wa man mu ye bu ya na anta ye men kan chat some person and say so kan wa them onka ye kan no ba ko fa MPP ni MPP ye say and MPP ye say and MPP so now ye na wo ko kan NDC and MPP so no betra NDC ye say NDC o personal interest mo say yo nga me be sabo o man na ye wo bibia wo na mo ma ya ka akwantu mu yentini mbefie no mo say ye nyame obebisa mo 1 mo no nyame. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Hello, I'm Patrick from Fabinaje who Ekedu Elkofi. Ba anabo me fan chat ma Papa Kofi Lebi, the great uncle who ala te happen. Atampa bo one ma pa we good, we a great man. Na go bon tun kwande normal to do na pagana. Kana semse ya. Atampa me ya koma semse. I didn't have to be one kind of pressure. Last year, 2019, excavator 800 and something. Now, Madam, this hour today, honorable today. Honorable, what to go for 5 good years? Yes, why I create. Die! What's in that? Sell out the Obayana police.
All right, Debusia, young fancy. George, I'm going to find out comments. Yeah, sorry, sir.
You can't see the same. The best run is a Kufuado. You try Bama say Branabe, Mine, and Casa Branabe say, mine. In the last 5 years, you try Bama Kufuado, Wababe problem, our Bedagana force. Now, government solves problems of citizens, and yes, citizens, and they solve the problems of government. Ababe, yes, MPP Amanyo Kunimu, Mababe, problem, say Ghana, Yen solve your problem, and they failed us. I can't 3 years. On yen ye now ma hoto embraga na forso. Now let's share the new Minister of Education. Basic school is the future of education in this country. And you're unacceptable. So after 3 years, they still don't have textbooks to teach at the basic level.
Ultimately, it was your George Pariado, National Youth Organizer, Adom NDC, sharp. I was here to see a sorry, so my first Dama Ayua 05, Begrodish, Aisha Ibrahim, Caroline, Kofi Hassan, Listo Wakojo Fojwa, your lead producer, programs manager, Josh Tigo, head of news, Adom FM, Adom TV, AC Ohene. Once again, happy birthday, and Mrs. Sarah Awodu. Wife of the General Manager Adom Branch, Abdullahi Awodu. For me, happy birthday to you. I was not made in the question sempa. Sorry, so work and happiness at Jumani and Niger. Black eye, I bet Nasi. Black eye was in the Adeng, Yamene. And as well. I was having the West the same time tomorrow. Yabeshia. Tete Bana for Titi. I bet Nasi. the producer of Work and Happiness, will take you over, my crowd.